Welcome in, goddesses and gods, if y'all are here too, feel me? Gratitude to the Most High for gathering us here for this oracle message today. I cannot wait to get started. I hope everyone has had a beautiful day. Let's see what time it is. Time check, 2:24 in the morning. Yes, I like to do these in the morning because guess what? I have children. Their asses need to be asleep. Y'all might have children, so let's tap in. So, Spirit told me that this message is gonna be about the frequency of your pussy. Yes, you heard me. The frequency of your pussy. So let's tap in, okay? Let's do a little opening gratitude to our Creator, the most highest of them all, to my ancestors, your ancestors, our spirit guides, guardian angels, our highest selves, for gathering us here for this message, right? Maybe find clarity and peace and so much enjoyment in what we learn about our yonis today, right? Well, let's get started. Okay, Spirit. So we have some fun questions we're gonna start with first, which I love because this like is very different and it helps to open up communication with yourself and or if you have a partner. So Ashe, let's begin. Place some sage up in here, up in here, up in here. All right. What is the kinkiest place you would want to have sex, Miss Kink? I want to know. The kinkiest place for me? Oh, I forget that I have the answer sometimes. Kinky place. That is so far-fetched. Okay, this is an old school one. The library. But a new school one would be like comfortably like in some mountain setting. I'm sorry, I'm a nature freak, so I'm like, take me somewhere I ain't been yet. Let's do it over there. But yeah. See some beautiful views, nature at the same time. Have you ever had sex in a pool or any other body of water? I've played around in the pool. I can't say a full-on session, but definitely in the shower. And possibly full-on in the tub. I'm just like, I don't know, but I'd make the best in there. But yeah, definitely a lot of the shower. To like fun, like, get you started in the shower and then stop. Make you a little bit till we hit, like we might go out for the day, like, okay, we're stopping right here. And then right here, like, right here. Just want to get you hot and heavy for a second so we can go on about our day and forget this ever happened. And then it just makes the day more steamy, like, I know what you did in the shower this morning. Do that. So, you know, just having that playful time with your partner. And doing it other places besides the bedroom. I remember feeling like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've been in the bedroom. Like, this is getting boring. Just kidding. But y'all know what I mean. So yes, before we settle in, y'all might hear some firecrackers. It might go off as confirmation. And all of that fun stuff. So we'll see how that aligns with the message. It is close to the 4th of July, so they're going crazy. Okay, and are there any toys or props you would like to use together in bed? Toys and props. I did read this one ahead of time, and I was like, ooh, fruit. I didn't get into the other ones. I was like, I would do fruit. I would want to bring more. I know, like, we'll see like whipped cream on like shows and stuff like that. But like I would totally bring pineapples because that's just gonna sweeten it up anyway. And then, okay, I'm being greedy. Ice cream. You gotta eat that fast. Off that dick, goddess. But yeah, so it does get X rated in here, but please believe it's in a high vibrational light. Yes, it may get motherfucking freak nasty gun in here, but that's who we are as beings all around, holistic, holy. Like we're not only pure, okay? And sometimes our pureness brings in like the most innocence of us. Like, yes, let's try it all. That innocence, sweet innocence, right? So yes, goddess, let's get started on your message, babe. We're gonna go ahead and start with the Manara deck. It gets pretty erotic here, but we can find out more information about you here, okay? So yes, my name is Ishani. Welcome to the Earth Angel Tribe. I am the Oracle. Earth Angels, we are here to bring the highest vibrations, those that are spoken as of heavenly vibrations, the most unconditional, loving vibrations, onto any planet, experience, person, ourselves that we meet, right? So these messages are for those who are of the Earth Angel tribe, of that pure heart space. These messages don't come from a 3D mindset, okay? We've elevated past that. These messages are going to reveal to us more deeply what we have explored, can explore, our shadows and our lights. And this is all in the name of the art of love, sex, eroticism, tantric vibrations, right? So let's clear this deck and get started. Welcome in. If it's your first time here, welcome. I don't only do erotic messages. I do messages for the goddesses of all kind, moon meditations as well, and much more to come. much more to come. All right, Spirit, align us to the energy of this deck here. But yes, I hope you're having a lovely after midnight. That's what I like to call it, after midnight. Just want to make sure these are all streaming because I know they weren't. Okay. Alright. What can we tell our beautiful goddesses about their beautiful frequency of their pussy, their yoni, a sweet rose between the thighs? Scorpio in the building. We got the 5 of water. Mamita. Very wet frequency. Very wet. It's like an ocean. Imagine like a masculine being a submarine. like, whoa, this is still very fast and sweet and etheric vibrationally, right? And we have some masculines that try to come in. It's maybe like some past lovers try to come in, pulling the emotional card, trying to bring you back to their realm of eroticism, right? Which you're like, you know what it is. It's always wet here. It's always gonna be wet here. It don't matter who's inside, how wet it is here. The frequency doesn't matter, but it's always wet here. You may have very long hair, dark hair. Yes, and Mama Sweet is not definitely vibing with the low vibrational men. We're like, peace out, okay? You got to go. Let's get into these cards. Got a lot falling for you, baby. Okay. Got a lot of earth on the table. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. I put these back. I will keep your earth. 659. Earth. You have a lot of learning in the earth realm, right? That's where we get a lot of our teachings in the earth school. Maybe a Virgo. Or a Taurus. Born on the 5th or 6th of September. The 5th of May. The 6th of May. You've mastered your your energy of the 3D, as I've said, right? So it's like your pussy is in another realm, right? And this is what makes these messages from my channel so different, because these are from women whose womb space have vibrated past 3D experience, past lust, past the size, past unreciprocal and conditional lovers, right? So guys are always attracted to us, right? But look what he does. He see all that. That's a whole lot of women, right? What is he doing? Running from all that ass. And you tend to have, flighty lover in the past. And even like you may connect now with, masculines in the higher space, right? But you're like, okay, I'm seeing the difference. I'm understanding that difference. But they all still running from me. What is this energy? Is it the wisdom of my yoni? Is my mind too strong? Am I my entrepreneurial spirit, like what is it, My work ethic, is it, outdoing y'all? Yes, I'm not gonna stop because I know this realm. You know what I mean? So they run from you. Confirmation. I have not seen all day. Not once. They run from you. And you may have found too that you be in a feeling of want to gamble that pussy, right? And it's like, it's not worth it. We know it's not worth it. Why is it not worth it? It's gonna bring your vibration down, inside and outside. So it's like, keep it up. You're doing a great job. Your pussy is doing an astronomical job. Keeping the ones who can't hold your frequency away, right? Because we have lovers that want to come in and, you know, may portray themselves as friends. And you're like, okay, let's see where this goes. And then, you know, things may progress into something more than that. And it's just like, okay, let's see where this can go. And just, you know, do you understand this, that, what I hold, the power of me, you know? And the men who you shall encounter from now on will. Because you expect nothing less, right? We're not settlers. We're magnetizers. The right and most perfect star will be wielded to my journey, right? Really. And then we have Earth again. Representing the beautiful women. On this old school chair, I remember like on that wicker chair, I remember a lot of old school pictures of like the women in my family, which is crazy, on this chair. Mm-hmm. Mm. You may be a smoker. You also may live by the beach. It's just so funny because I was talking about like the ocean, of course. There, my first card. Yes, the wicker chair. I don't think I said anything else. Beautiful car, nice ass. Take care of yourself. Very fit. Like to wear like dainty feminine clothing. That comes with too, like bringing our feminine energy, where it's like, of course we can wear wherever we want, but like those very soft, delicate fabrics, lacy gathers, and it's just, you know, ruffled and raunched. It just makes us feel really directly tied to folds, caresses of the labias, you know, and just the flesh. Any other messages from this particular deck? Any other clarifications for these particular cards as well? A lot of earth. You connect to your womb through sound. You may play an instrument. You have a very harmonic womb. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe Virgo. Very strong on the Virgo here. Seems like you may desire someone obviously very similar to yourself, or have a partner who is already very similar to yourself, in tune with themselves holistically. Okay. Very beautiful time. Can be very cleansing for the womb to just sit there and play music for the womb and dive into trance and meditations and chants with your womb while playing your instruments if you haven't gotten into that. Knight of Earth. Moving quickly and still learning more here, Gaining, that 10th pentacle. Gaining that 10th pentacle. The precipice of knowledge. It's only up from here. We know better, we're doing better, and that's what's happening. The yoni directs you, right? It's very intuitive. It's like, we learned about that one already. Let's do better this time. Let's see what a new direction can take us in. Let's transcend past this particular encounter, okay? Very intuitive. A Two of Water, Gemini in the building. Sex in the water. Someone lives by the water. Oh, how cleansing that is for the yoni. And someone you can make love to in the water as well, right? And we have Judgment here in reverse. Or maybe some okay. I hear directly there's a decision regarding celibacy on the table. It's your call to make. I have had involuntary celibacy. Involuntary celibacy. Involuntary celibacy feels so much more peaceful for me. So all I can say for you is listen to your yoni. Okay? Maybe some specific time with your yoni is necessary, meaning I'm gonna set 12 o'clock every day because that's fits in my schedule for an hour to connect with my womb, right? And then final card here is the Fool. And that's one thing that you are not. And with this coming after Judgment, this speaks of thinking of the new beginnings that you can have, and even if you're in a relationship, and that's what I was just talking to my sister about, it does not mean that you cannot take breaks in a relationship. That can be very healthy too, okay? That's come up for some reason, because as spiritual beings, yes, we're out here making love to our partner every freaking day if we so desire. But it's in the consciousness, it's in awareness, and we're not just fucking on them. right? We are connecting, having that sapiosexual energy, intertwining DNA and codes, and sharing unconditional love and reciprocal energy constantly, all throughout the day, within ourselves, for ourselves as well, right? So look at the coin on every side, not just both sides, right? Because the coin can flip, right? So check this out. The coin can flip, right? So there's some coins that can literally stand, all of them, because I've stood up quarters, on their side. Since it's front back, we're just gonna call it a side. Look at it from all angles, okay? Don't look at it from just one angle. It's not healthy. And don't just use two perspectives. Look at it as a whole. There's so many moving parts, okay? And this is the card for that. Don't be tricked. You see Pinocchio. Because we have grown past that, right? We can see through the veil. We are in the in-between, right? Our crown has been pierced. So clarity is there, discernment is there. Decide which journey you want to begin, and guess what? That can be a journey of self-pleasure, self-love, journey with your partner. You got this. Let's find out what else is going on with you. I got 3 cards from this deck. Merkaba activation. Okay. So Merkaba activation has to do with meeting your heart in your light body, being able to sit at the highest seat of your intuition, to hear from the mouth of your cervix when it's speaking to you. The Merkaba has to do with a lot of stillness. You can only activate this in stillness, in concentration, in calm. Okay, so if you have activated this, what sweet sovereignty you have found within. And if you have yet to go within your Merkaba, it is such a sweet feeling, but it is a discipline. It's a meditation. It's a practice. And it takes you meeting yourself in full truth and at your heart space center to reach this activation. It balances all within and without of you, like the yin and yang symbology. Okay? Next card. And here we'll have 3 from each. Each of the final decks. If this message has found you well, please like, share, comment. I want to know what you believe. Okay, we got the last 2 dropping out. This is one of my favorite cards. Rainbow Chakra Pussy. What does that mean, divine? You have cleansed the chakras of your yoni, and all lights can be seen, felt, emanated, so within, so without. It is magical within you, a gift to be a part of your orgasmic encounters, right? Whether that's penetration or not, right? And you've done a lot of healing work for this to be experienced through you. What a beautiful yoni. Wow. You've done so much work. And it goes where? So many places where we've redirected, right? So know that you have been doing your utmost, directing your yoni energy where it needs to go, into your projects, into yourself, into family and friends and meaningful dynamics. And final card, as I was telling you about yourself, your pussy is astronomical. It's not of this realm. They, meaning those who encounter you, and those who don't, who salivate to encounter you, know what you possess just by the energy, your aura, the way you talk. And then those who have touched you know what it is because they went somewhere else when they went inside of your portal. This is very deep. And your pussy is intergalactic. Able to penetrate dimensions, right? Because you're on planet Earth, but you're sending your lovers to another realm. That's some magic, Pete. Let's get some final cards about your yoni. Let's do another shuffle. I haven't did these in a while, but I'm so excited because these have some very fun verbiage on them, and we can connect it to the message. So align us to the final messages about the frequency of this goddess's pussy. It's beautiful yoni energy. Rooted. See that color? Stable. Your womb is grounded. Rooted to earth. Mysterious. Dark but sweet, right? Filled with that divine love and light. Yes, that's your womb. You better believe it, girl. It is not a joke. The Mystic. Ooh. Mamas, look at that. Your womb is the Mystic. Look at that eye. And the butterfly, which is so transformative, right? Catalytic. The Mystic. I'm getting Maiden of the Crone energy as well, because it's like elevation of the womb. As we know more, we stop dwelling into experiences that don't elevate our womb space energy, right? Excuse me. Very beautiful card. Seems like an orb is here. Some eyes. The mystic sees all, right? And the butterfly transforms. Butterfly is a very beautiful, getting chills about this download. It's a very beautiful example of the cataclysation that we go through as human beings, as spiritual warriors, right? More card spirit. The Mystic. Your womb is a diviner. Very intuitive, as we always speak of. Your womb holds the highest seat of your intuition for women. Our pineal is beautiful. Our womb, it birthed everything that's here. A moment, please. Oh my gosh, mamas. Your final card. You're about to be so excited. I told you. The nectar. Look at that rose. I told you had that sweet rose yoni. Honey. Sticky, pure, timeless pussy. Girl, you wrong for that. You wrong for that, girl. My. The nectar, the womb, the mystic, and the nectar. That is what your pussy is. Holds the frequency, right? Of the womb, the mystic, and the nectar. Beautiful, pure energy. Transformative, sweet. Nectar feeds the planet, doesn't it? As does the womb, doesn't it? We were all birthed from one. Unless you don't claim to be born from a human woman with a womb, right? Thank you for allowing me to dive into the energy of your yoni. It's very important that you understand that your pussy is sweet, it's divine, it's intuitive, it's astronomical. It knocks the socks off they motherfucking feet, right? And it's pure. And it's all in unconditional innocence. In the sovereign soul, right? You loving you enough to give to others so effortlessly, which was only inevitable for your chosen journey. Your pussy's chosen. You're chosen. Your heart is chosen. You are a beautiful soul, a beautiful earth angel, and your pussy gives earth angel vibes. She here on earth, but her pussy feel like we ain't here. Why does it feel like heaven on earth? What does it feel like? This is the best I will ever encounter, ever experience, ever taste, ever penetrate. Right? Make sure you share this with the man who knows how juicy you are, who knows how astronomical your pussy is, and that you don't even need to share this video to your partner because they already know what it is. You just wanted to let them know, I got a confirmation for you, boo. But yes, let's close this out with a little sound. I do want to give you back all of your energy for this reading. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And I am going to start opening and closing the Yoni readings with a beautiful sound. Yoni, Yoni, Yoni. For now. I love you. Take care of that pussy.